Hey folks, Killboy here on a Friday at the Dragon. It is 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, Friday, August 9th. Just another weekly, well, I've been skipping weeks every now and then, but weekly-ish video of what the traffic's like. You know, there's a lot of people out here to report it when it's busy, but not anybody really here to report it when it's slower, so that's where I come in. Yeah, we got one coming here. The Quad Cam Bastards Motorcycle Club is here this week. They have some pretty cool bikes that'll be on the highlights. Pretty much Ontario. The Quad Cam guys, they put 4-cylinder engines in, usually custom built chopper frames and cruiser frames. Pretty neat, pretty cool sounding bikes. No real drama. Well, there was a pretty gnarly car wreck like early this morning, I guess, down by the Dills Gap Resort. One passenger driver was okay. Car was seriously mangled, but he came out okay. And there's a ambulance on standby up here today, I believe. Saw that go through earlier, and one state trooper just came in not long ago. Yeah, and as a lot of you probably know, last week we had our first fatality of the year. Kind of bummer. Seemed like it was a really, well, I mean, not that anybody deserves to lose it out here, but from what I read about this guy, he was a really good guy. Worked with kids a lot, and just made a mistake, got on the rear brakes going into a sharp left after a little bit of a straight and left a pretty long black mark. You guys be careful on the rear brakes. They get people more often than not. And I know that it's a controversial subject. A lot of people, you know, won't hear it, but try to use your front brakes as much as you can. They're made to handle the stopping better. You can stop in a much shorter distance if you use the front brakes. Once that rear brake locks up, people tend to just freeze up and go off the road. Sitting here on, again, what we call a shade tree. See behind me there, we've had some incidences with animals here, so I'm always kind of watching my back and listening for things here. There's a pretty good video, it's on my YouTube channel, of me getting ambushed here by a family of wild boar. I had to go across the road there and stand over in the grass, and they went all the way along the road line here, digging up the ditch and everything. But it's been a couple years ago. That we haven't seen a lot of boar around here in the past couple years, so I don't know what's going on there. It's like there's been a change in wildlife, and we used to never see coyotes, and now we're seeing those a little more frequently at night than the wild boar. It's kind of weird. Black bear on occasion around here. This is sort of a I don't know if we call it a dumping, but a dumping spot for the Park Service. For when they have problem bears, as I understand it, they get tagged once or twice. If they continue to be a problem, they trap them and bring them out here and drop them off around Parsons Branch. So if you see bear out here, you know, just be careful, because they're probably already problem bears that have not got a real fear of humans, and so you know that they'll come right up to you if you're not careful. But we don't see them too often. They don't really want to interact with us once they get out here to where they got plenty of food. I think there's no need for them to approach us and try to get food off of us or anything, because there's just plenty to pick from. I think once they drop them out here in the forest, they become problems over in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and places where there's less and less vegetation and wildlife for them to thrive on. Sorry about that, I had to change the battery pack. Let's see what I'm looking at, 9 minutes. So yeah, I just wanted to let you see what it's like out here. Sort of the closest you can get to a webcam, I guess. And of course, as most of you know, we were on the History Channel this past week with the Larry the Cable Guy, Only in America. Catch reruns of that if you didn't catch it. But most of the comments were pretty positive, you know, people enjoyed it. It was a good... It was a good piece about a lot of the stuff around here. They did a nice piece on the Lost Sea nearby and Fontana Dam, biggest dam on the East Coast. So it's pretty entertaining. Didn't dwell too much on the negativity and danger aspect, which is refreshing. But you know, as always, some of the feedback on the comments was, oh great, you know, sky's falling stuff, that everything's gonna go to crap now out here and all this. So we went through the same thing a couple of years ago when they aired Hell Roads on Discovery Channel, and didn't really see much difference in traffic's pretty much stayed like this. I guess it's sort of a self-governing thing. If it gets too busy, then people stop coming, and when people stop coming, it gets slower and everybody starts coming again. Just keeps sort of self-governing, you know. Any kind of issue that comes up like that, it's going to sort of fix itself. All right, we're coming up on 12 minutes. I might actually finish this one on time for once. But yeah, thanks you guys for supporting us and keeping us going. You know, this is our only gig, so we appreciate that. Let your friends know that they can get their shots at killboy.com. And till next week, y'all, keep it safe out there. Later.